There we go. I am having some stream issues, but all the necessary things are working. The chat's not, though. But perhaps it just has the updates it needs to go through every now and then. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I gotta figure out a different setup for my second monitor too. Having it directly below like my mic and everything is making me like squint down or lean forward in really bad posture. Did you see Eggman putting butter on his bald head? No. And I'm not... Listen, I ain't gonna judge, but I'm not particularly interested. I gotta figure out a better thing for my chat. I think what I might do is actually just have it on my tablet, just like separately propped up on the side. I have a little bit of room. I could extend my second monitor. My second monitor is basically a tablet, but I don't think I would need a new cable for that. So yeah, I might just do that in the future. But for today, I think we're just gonna have to have the two different windows open, which does mean generally it's going to be harder for me to read YouTube chat. I'll have it up, but YouTube chat is just tiny, so not too much I can do. Alright, let's see. Let me just update a command here. Chat, we are going to be jumping into Xenoblade Chronicles X today. Just released. And then we'll watch the VCG China game. Most likely that one will be a pretty quick one. So then we'll go back to playing maybe a little bit more. But that kind of just depends on how long everything takes. Pacific Coast episode was fun. Yeah, the second episode I would have presumed it comes out today, but I don't know, but I would have just thought that it would, but I'm not sure. Camper already said hi. Yeah, I can't respond to every single chat. You can't keep spamming hi like 3 different times on 2 different platforms, man. I appreciate you being here. But if I don't read your chat, it's, you know, sometimes I'm just a little busy. And generally, I always do respond to most things. And if you miss it, you know, you miss it. But that's, you know, I'm here to stream my content, not just to, you know, be on the phone with each individual on 50 different lines. Where's my command here? Let's see. Let me just update this for the new video. If you haven't checked it out, we have a new video up. That one has an extended version for memberships. So for YouTube members, that's just the YouTube membership. And if you're not on YouTube, then you can sign up on Patreon, and it's up on the Patreon as well. I lowered the Patreon price because of that, because obviously, like, if you're a sub on Twitch, you don't have that. The benefit you have is I mainly pay attention to Twitch chat. But so I lowered that. So if you want to, but you don't want to like double dip on both Twitch and YouTube, then you can go for it on Patreon. So that has like an extended one where I basically went through and analyzed or VOD reviewed the Pearl from G2 and T1 in the kind of viewpoint that I presented in my latest video, which is about forced and unforced errors. So definitely at least check out the public YouTube video. I think it's just good food for thought. I'd love to hear everyone else's opinions, but also if you're then interested in what that looks like, then check it out under the membership. All right, there we go. Command updated. Hello, 6'3" streamer. I mean, you'll never really know, will ya? Have you checked your updated Nongshim contract? You need to replace all items on your shelf to Nongshim noodle packets. Persia said it. The funny thing is I can see Persia saying that like on his stream. Yo, Tron, what's up? Would you have ever imagined being sponsored by Nongshim? Not really. When I first thought about the idea, I thought it wasn't. I thought at that point it was in the realm of possibility, but I don't think it was ever like a consideration for me. Quite frankly, I never really ever had long-term plans until last year to be like actually digging into content creation as like a separate thing. So it's all pretty new for me too, to be very honest. All right, let's see. The thing I hate about the chat thing not working is my second monitor gets bloated with windows and I can't read the YouTube chat on it. It's so small. Why doesn't YouTube let you... Oh, now it does. Or maybe it just didn't on Microsoft Edge? Oh, except now I can't zoom out. That's really funny. Oh, it's just broken. Okay, I see. It's just... Okay. Yeah, YouTube chat itself doesn't let you adjust that. But Firefox is letting me just force the zoom, which, well, I'll take that. We'll take what we can get. No, I know you can pop it up, but there's no font setting. And in the past, when I tried to scroll zoom in on the window, it didn't work. But that might have just been Edge being weird. I don't know if I tried it again on Firefox. But there's no, yeah, like there's no actual... YouTube's, like, honestly, like, everyone says this, like, can it really be so hard, etc. But can it really be so hard to just add just some small quality of life things to, like, have people care about the live portion and the chat on a YouTube stream? Like, we're not asking for much here, It's such a household name. Nongshim? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess specifically the Nongshim part I would have never imagined. Would you say FNS's aim is a forced error with how consistent... Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, no place... There's no need for that. No, I would argue that a lot of... Especially, at kickoff and stuff, a lot of those errors were unforced. But obviously, IGLs have a slight caveat. But in today's day and age, it's different. Why would they do that? Where's the money in it? I mean, to be honest, they probably would make more money just not like a gargantuan amount. Probably would make a bit more money because probably more people would actually care about multi-streaming. Although, like, it doesn't help that Twitch is basically shooting themselves in the foot and giving YouTube free multi-streams and new streamers. All right, let's see if the Switch works. I downloaded the game. It was working earlier. Give me 1 second. I gotta plug in my controller, though, I think, because I don't think it's charged. Found it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like really excited to play this game. Also, it's like super warm today. And it's not hot. It's just pure spring today. It was snowing like a day and a half ago. It's insane. It is insane out here. Okay. Let me make sure it's working. Oh, the controller's not. We might have to wait a bit for the controller. It's charging, but I guess it's completely out of battery. Oh, no, it's working now. Okay. Can Patrick Hu become the difference maker for GE? I mean, sure, but like anything anybody says about Patrick is purely going to be just like based on things that could be completely off, right? Not that it's like false. I'm just saying he's never played in VCT Pacific. So like, you know, does he deal with being away from home? Well, you know, does he deal with playing against these specific players? Well, like we have literally no basis. So, I mean, he's obviously not bad. It's not like I'm looking at him and being like, well, this is a bad pickup. Like this is a downgrade. You know what I mean? Like that, we're not feeling that, but I honestly, like, I'm just going to say this. I think, and I've said this multiple times, and quite frankly, I feel like at this point, if you're coming into my stream and asking about GE, like, you probably should have heard me say it in at least one of my videos, because I'm pretty sure I've actually talked about GE, like, every single time I've talked about all the teams. But if you're a fan of GE, I think you have all the reason to be hopeful, but it's also, like, if it doesn't work out, especially in the first couple of games, I don't think you should be, like, bummed out. You know what I mean? But it's like, I mean, I'm like slightly optimistic, but it's not like, let's be honest, it's not like he is, like something was an exception. And there have been other players that have been moderately hyped like something and still haven't been able to recreate that same success. Primi is, we'll see. I guess this is the first full year. Like Primi individually is delivering on the same hype that he carried, but not team-wise, right? So we'll have to wait and see. So like, that is an exception. So anything else is just like, you can be hopeful and whatnot, and there's I guess there's reason to be hopeful, but it's also like it is unproven. So if you're asking me, can he be a difference maker? Sure. Like, you know, I mean, it might as well be a 50-50 chance, but you know, there's no way to put a number to it. So and then does Nova stand a chance of winning today? They looked good in kickoff. I mean, they looked pretty rough in their first game. So I've tempered my expectations. I was kind of excited to see them grow in stage one, and then their opening match, I was kind of disappointed. So I'm going to temper my expectations today, especially because it's against EDG. So we'll have to wait and see. You missed my Challenger Korea streams. I was thinking about that today. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, it's already in playoffs. But chat, there's too many games and too many things to care about. Yo, Tron, I think I saw that earlier about the 7TV emote. No, I should be doing that, huh? Yeah, let me get to that. So yeah, today for YouTube chat, just as a heads up, there's a good chance I like almost never pay attention to YouTube chat today because Caster Labs is bugging out. I'll double check it in the middle, like once we get to the watch party, but just bear with me, please understand. All right, before we jump into some gaming, which we have to, chat, we have to lock in because this game has over 120 hours of gameplay, and I would like to not retire it in the middle. Have you seen Apex Governing on Liquid Cereal? Yes. 2 random questions. Did you sleep more than 6 hours, and are you looking to add more points for DMs like hydrate? No and yes. But yeah, we should do more just typical point redeem stuff. Yeah, points I'll put on priority because that's easy. Like the basic ones, like simple ones, are easy to add. It doesn't always have to be something grand. The big early priority right now is at this point. Now that we have new mods and such, it'll be emotes, but that obviously that'll also take some time once we find someone. Okay. If I do this, you guys can see the switch, right? Okay, and the sound is coming through. Well, there's no music, but you should hear the clicks. It's been like 3 years since I've streamed from my Switch, so we might have some tech issues. There might be some audio desync. Let me know, because I think the Switch always had a bit more delay than the PlayStation, so let me know. All right, so Xenoblade Chronicles X, for those who don't know, this is... Hold on, let me turn off these controllers. I guess they'll turn off on their own. Actually, let me just plug them in. Yeah, so Xenoblade Chronicles is a Nintendo exclusive JRPG. There is 1, 2, and 3, and X. X was on the Wii U, so I did not get to play it. I did have a Wii U, actually, but I was in college during most of that time, so didn't really make much use of it. So I didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've played all the other ones. I actually never finished 3, though, so can't call myself a super fan anymore. But it is one of my favorite JRPG series. It is a very long series per game, even for JRPG standards, but I still enjoy it. But X has always been more of a kind of niche one, just because it was on the Wii U, and supposedly it plays a little bit differently as well. But from everything people have told me, I think I'm going to like this one as well. So I've been very excited for this. The Definitive Edition just came out today, so it's a remaster with some small quality of life updates, supposedly. And we'll check it out. The goal is to get through like a good chunk of it, where by the time PoE 2 and Last Epoch updates come out 2 weeks later, you know, I can like do side quests and stuff kind of on the side, not on stream, and then only kind of push the main campaign on stream and then wrap it up in April. So That is the goal. And it's on the Switch. Yeah. Also, just as a heads up for anyone on YouTube, if you are here early for the watch party, just for the sake of the watch party, like not being just somewhere randomly time-stamped in the middle of the stream VOD, I have a separate stream scheduled, and this time I'll remember. I know now like how to do it, so we'll switch over to that. So this stream will kill it like 10-15 minutes before the match starts, and then we'll switch over to that feed, just as a heads up. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, if you are... My guy, if you're coming in and trying to talk back to every single mod and, you know, and act like you aren't being annoying, then that's on you, man. You're creating new accounts, like, nonstop. At some point, like, just give it up. I mean... And if you really want, then you can put in an unban request and we'll review those like every couple months. The raid stream thingy is working? The raid stream? On YouTube, you mean? Oh my god, why is it in Korean? Oh, it doesn't follow my... No, I bought it on my NA account. Hold on. Wait, this menu's in English, though. Can I change it here, or does it just follow my system? Voice is in English. I did buy it on my... Hold on. What account am I on? Yeah? Okay, it might just be taking my system language. God, I hope. Where do I even change? Here we go. Oh, we gotta reboot. Hey, Lamau. What's up? Welcome. You guys will learn Korean? Yeah, we'll take this as a chance to just teach Korean on stream, I guess. Uh-oh. Chat, give me 1 second. You guys see the game screen, right? I also hate how this works. There's got to be a way to avoid this. Basically what happens is if I reboot, the feed dies, right, on my capture card, understandably so. So then my PC is like, oh, wait, hold on, something's wrong with the number of feeds that are coming through. And then it just, and then like it moves all the windows back so I can't see anything, which is unfortunate. I only know one word and Texture uses it very often. I feel like there's a non-zero chance that it's not a nice word. Okay, I gotta resize all the windows, chat. Give me 1 second. One of these days we'll find a way to automate this properly. I mean, honestly, a lot of this is just, it's simply avoided if If Caster Labs would just work, you know? I just we're not asking for much here. Just a little bit of proper workage. Okay, I have like 50 Firefox windows open. Okay, I think we're good though. The only Korean, the only Korean you know is just LOL. Uh-oh. Whoa, hold on. Why is the sound giga delayed now? What? What the heck? No, it's not even giga delete. It's just bugging out. Oh my gosh, chat, why is this so hard? Give me 1 second. Let me try rebooting the Switch. How do I reboot the Switch? Oh, here we go. Wait, no, not sleep mode. Turn off, Switch. Go away. Dude, how do you turn off? Is there no reboot? No, don't format it, you silly goose. You're kidding me. Weird. The sound was working fine earlier. Okay, it's working now. I don't know why that bugged out. I mean, honestly, I'm about to just play it off the preview. I know that has a slight delay, but... that way I don't have to keep swapping it back and forth. This might be a grave mistake, but let's try that. Okay, you know, it only took 35 minutes to try to boot up the game, and we still don't know if the language is going to be working. Ah, it does take the system language. Okay. Wait, no, this doesn't work because now I'm looking at my own camera covering the game screen, chat. I'm a fool. All right, one of these days, chat. We should do a long-term gamba on how long it takes me to just figure out a way to automate everything. Okay, let's just check the options real quick. Skip mission acceptance prompts. I mean, that we'll just keep that on default, I guess. Subtitles on, NPC dialogue test speed, fast. Thank you very much. Camera responsiveness. There's just average or slow. We go average. All right, visual brightness. We'll keep that here. Show headgear. Yup. Fixed minimap orientation. What a goated game. Default fixed minimap orientation. That's what we like to see. And then party status, scale, fuel gauge, weather and time. Sure. Soul voice. Yeah. Enemy targeting. What are the choices here? We'll do all enemies. Let's remember ally orders. Choose whether orders issued by members should apply to future matters. No. That's fine. Story. Yep. Update. Recon. No idea what that means. Yep, tips are great. Online. Offline mode. We'll balance out the audio afterwards. Okay. Excellent. All right, here we go. Has anyone in chat played this? I know New Friends has. That's supposed to be silent, right? I assume, because we're in space. In case you're wondering, I can't hear anything. Wait, you guys can hear something. Why can't I hear anything? Oh, never mind. I hear something. That was weird. Oh, it is silent, though. It's like silent noise. An asteroid? Or is it a ship? Not the big thing in the back, chat. The thing that's floating around. Can I have some of your thumbnails? I mean, yeah, you can. You don't have to go all out, but yeah. I mean, you just want random ones, or you want certain ones? Oh, wow. That doesn't look too good. When did the original game come out? 2015 or something like that? Wait, what the hell? Holy. It's a lot of spiky things. Oh, damn. Pretty intense if you ask me.
2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown
Oh, this doesn't have British voices? All the Xenoblade games have British voices.
Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Damn.
The coalition government knew the war was coming.
And they didn't do anything. Oh, never mind.
Colonization project. Project Exodus.
Exodus.
Were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But
wait,
most
what?
of the arcs never
Half a
even
billion
made it out
years?
of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape.
Good old JRPGs and just lore dumps.
Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
The White Whale.
After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space.
Oh, it is a whale.
We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally.
What do you mean, literally? That doesn't even make any
The alien
sense.
blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Oh, is that us? Are we the lone hero?
Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
What did I study in college? The last thing I studied was American political science. Before that, computer science,
Since
programming.
Then, 2 months
Although I
have
wanted to
passed.
go more into the math side of things there. Male. We make our own character. Wait, what? We make our own character in this game? It really is a single player MMO, isn't it? Oh, I guess there is an online mode as well, so I guess it is. Oh. That's so unnecessarily gaudy. I mean, neither of them look that great. See what the bases look like. See if there's any bases that were we can't like tilt the camera up. None of these look great. What about the males? Oh, he looks much worse in the 3D model. It is an old game, 15 years ago. I mean, it's remastered, but it's showing its age a little bit, if you ask me. I don't even... Chat, I don't like any of these guys. I want to make Buzz from Valorant. Choose the green hair dude. What, this guy? The Mohawk? Oh, the Mohawk is kind of sick. I mean... You know what's really funny? You know what they look like? They do look like straight up just like Wii and Wii U characters. Like something about the model is just very Wii-esque. You guys know what I mean? I don't even know. This is the first time I've had to spend time on character creation because I didn't like a single thing about the character creation. You know what? At least I think the female models look kind of creepy. We're gonna go with. I usually go with the girl models if I create my own character, but let's go with the male. You know what? I can't grow a proper beard, so we'll go with someone with a beard. What is this? Height? Oh, just overall body size. Go 70. Yo, Twist, what's up? Is that official? The reports have been going around for a little bit, but by the way, let me know if, how the volume is. Dude, wait, none of these colors look like the color they highlight. What is going on? They're just all the same color. What is going on here? Did they just announce it? Oh, they just announced it. Okay. We won't go with freckles. We'll go with number 1. Scars. Whoa, that's kind of nasty. We'll go with just a typical one. Moles. None. Hair. Style. I am playing on the Switch. Isn't this only on the Switch? I don't think it's multi-platform. They specify that it's a 6-man roster. Hold on, let me look this up so I can discuss it with you. Oh, by the way, so far one of my favorite entries into the Nungshim giveaway is from X. One of the responses says, "I'm telling you, Ivy is as cracked as he is chat." Is this just a copy pasta from somewhere? I saw him at CU the other day, which is a convenience store, buying Bacchus and adult diapers. I asked him what the diapers were for, and he said they contain my full power so I don't completely poop on these kids. Then he b-hopped out the door. I've heard parts of this, but I never, like... what got me was that he b-hopped out the door. That's what got me. The adult diapers part I had definitely read before. Pretty funny. Let's see. Where is the Genji tweet? Wait, oh no, not Genji Esports. Genji Gold, which is also kind of annoying. I get why they do it because of LCK, but welcome, Suggest. We are excited to announce that Suggest has joined Genji Valorant as a new member. Please welcome him. It doesn't... I mean, they haven't said that it would be a 6-man roster. It's just that there's... It's just that they haven't dropped Foxy 9, right? Yeah, I mean, I think VLR probably says that just because Foxy 9 is not dropped, but like, when we, I think now at this point in Valorant discussion, when we say 6-man roster, we assume that they're like rotating things versus someone just being a sub. So, my assumption is going to be that they will just be a sub. Special. What's special? Oh. Nope. Mustache, we'll keep it. Beard, we'll keep it. Roots and tip color. I wish these colors actually reflected the colors that we're seeing on there. Is it just on my screen that these colors are like... the contrast is just gone? This is the original copy pasta. I'm telling you, Tides of Time. Oh, it's about Tides of Time? Oh, that's a throwback. And he rode a boar out the door. Oh, wow. That's funny. Pupils? Okay, we're not going to care too much about that. That's too much. I'm assuming we're not really going to look at her face that much anyway. I guess we should make sure her lips at least look like they have some color. Except I can't tell what color they're going to be because the preview isn't functioning properly. I mean, I don't want to look like I'm about to fall over and faint, you know? But these are all like too bright. I mean, this seems the closest to being natural. Dude, this character creation sucks, chat. Actually, no, it doesn't. Nope, no face paint. Voice. Oh, they tell you the voice actors. That's kind of cool. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ready and willing. Hey. Yo.
Yo.
Ready? What? Hey.
Studious. That's me.
Hey there. Huh? Huh?
Cheers. I'm off balance.
We'll go with studious. Finish. Get me in the game. Make him as ugly as possible. Whoa! I was watching Plat Chat and not paying too much attention, then heard you mention Xenoblade and I instantly locked in. Right on, Happy Turbo. Welcome, welcome. I mean, chat, out of the 45 minutes, it took me 35 minutes to actually boot up the game and make my Switch work. You gotta cut me some slack here. Have you played X as well, Happy Turbo, or just the other, I guess, quote unquote mainline games? I've played the other ones, but I've never even watched or like followed anything for X. Just had friends like talk to me about it a little bit. Stasis unit.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, if this is like any other, I mean, quite frankly, this much exposition, chat, is like pretty light for a Xenoblade game. I guess we haven't actually played yet, though. We'll see what more they dump once we start gameplay. The Xenoblade games go the very traditional JRPG route of like really, really slow opening.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Oh, you've been going through it a little bit. All right, gotcha. Ah, previous gen polygon looking hands.
Looks like you're all
Whoa.
in one piece.
Looks like a ghost. What's wrong with their eyes? It's interesting that this one went like full space sci-fi. Oh, never mind. It was our vision that was messed up.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Dude, the Wii U was 15 years ago? That's so long ago.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
How much do you know about this game? I only know that you eventually fly around in mechs called
You can't even
Skells.
remember your own name? It must be the stasis
And
hangar.
that it's kind of like an MMO-ish. And I've seen some of the like non-spoiler
Just try
tips
and
of people
focus,
saying like
alright?
don't accept quests like silly-nilly because you can't change them or whatever. But I had a friend a while back who was very big on this one out of the series, and so they told me that, you know, they look at it more as a single player MMO. So that's about all I know. I actually don't even know what the
There we
combat
go.
system is like in this one,
What else you
because
remember?
they change it up a little bit from game to game.
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can.
Affinity quests are the ones I
How
want to
are
watch
your
out for.
limbs?
Gotcha.
Can you move?
All right, tutorial time. Show your body is working fine. Show you're still disoriented. Nope, they're working fine.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first. You'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
If you're ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward, though an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play after all. Sure. Primordia. Oh, I thought I thought she was bugged out and I thought she was T-posing. I was like, oh, we're off to a good start. Okay. How is the brightness on stream? Okay, this is mostly my monitor. That's like really dark. I'm not sure the first thing you should do when finding a disoriented stranger in the woods is hand them a weapon. I mean, you know, though they probably won't hit you though, right? Because they're disoriented. Okay, so we can sprint. What? Wait, where did the other tutorials go? There were other buttons I could press. Oh, ZR is jump. Who cooked the controls? Who is jumping with a trigger button, chat? In what game are we jumping with a trigger button? That's crazy.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on?
I am going to go ahead and say I'm already lost.
Right?
I feel like there was a time and lore skip somewhere in the middle, and I just didn't catch on.
Homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway.
So she's implying it's not her homeworld.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Was they just in stasis for whatever 4.5 billion years or whatever? Explain that in keyboard and mouse terms. Tab to jump is actually a really good analogy. Yep. Or like mouse 1 to jump.
It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves.
This bug's been following you for a while now. You're dual wielding guns and you haven't done anything about it? That thing is gross looking though. Wait, only 2 years? Chat, we are so lost, but that's okay because eventually we're gonna get lost again anyway, so there's no point in trying to catch up to the lore now, chat. Don't worry about it, because at some point in the middle of 120 hours you're gonna get lost a couple more times, and then it'll all come back to you at like the 119th hour. It'll be fine. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing your weapon. Now what do you say we give it a whirl? I'll be here to back you up. So they went, I see they went with a very like the whole conversationalist style tutorials in this game. Target R and then A is draw weapon. Okay. That sounds similar to 1, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which I still stand that the core combat system, I liked 1 the best. Although I think over time, two really grew on me. 3 was cool, but I felt like it was almost never really that necessary. But then again, maybe it's because I never finished the game. After you draw on your weapon, you'll automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you keep... Okay, so it is exactly like 1. Oh, this is exactly like 1. You got arts. Okay, deals physical damage plus inflicts topple. Arts are special abilities where weapons give you access to. Select them, then press A. You can set a maximum of 8. Okay. After you use, it'll be on cooldown. Yep. Okay. Straight up Xenoblade Chronicles 1 type beat here.
Use melee attacks.
Okay, so we have wait, what's X? Oh, we can change weapons. Oops. Wait, so how do I select it? A. Okay. Oh, there's a lot going. Why did it switch to my gun?
Flame grenade.
Oh, whoops. Front, side, front. Okay. Yeah, it's very similar to 1.
You're not half bad.
I mean, I'd like to think I did the bulk of the damage still.
Handle a weapon, you know.
Scowl. No, I'm down for work. Make some money.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now,
Wait,
let's
really?
keep moving.
Is it that much? I mean, it looks like, obviously the models themselves haven't changed and whatnot, but it does, like, you can tell it's a remaster, which I guess is good. It's just a very old style. Was it really poorly polished on the Wii U? Oh, the arts will swap. Okay, gotcha. Just open all. Ooh. Yellow knife. Whoa, hold up. Soul voice prompts are instructions, suggestions, or requests that your party members call out in the heat of battle. They're off guard, so them. Okay. That triggers extra boons. Cool. When an ally uses a soul voice prompt, arts on your palette which match the prompt's color will be highlighted. Ah, okay. If you use an art that's highlighted, you will succeed in the prompt. You and the prompt stitcher will gain some HP and receive a buff, and your affinity will improve. Okay. Very cool. Zoom out. Oh, yeah. That feels good. Life pod. Oh, we got a channel. Okay. What is that? What did I just get? Don't know. Why does it keep stopping? Is that my control? Oh, that might be my controller, actually. It's been a while since I've used my Pro controller. Wait, what are these? Oh, these are just the items we pick up. Right. Oh, am I going to have to do all of that again where we have to friggin' line up the time of day to harvest the right RNG fruits? Probably. Okay, so R plus Y or A is appendage? How does that work? Oh, we can choose where to target. Oh.
Use melee attacks.
Now it's
Assault hammer.
But I guess he always switches once he's done his melee thing, huh? Now I can't change the targeting. The UI is different, really. Yeah, no. It says we can sprint, but I think my joystick might have like a little bit of drift or whatnot. Ground gear. Whoa, wait, hold on. No, I didn't mean to close that window. A weapon's TP gain rating is a value that broadly indicates how easy it will be to build up TP while fighting. What the hell is TP? Related tips. Oh god, what are all these stats? Let's just browse through this real quick. Melee attack is stat associated with characters. Ranged it. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yep, that's cool. Accuracy, yep. Potential affects the amount of HP restored by the combo things, as well as damage dealt with tension arts. Combat strategy relies heavily on tension arts. Oh, okay. Defense, yep. Evasion, yep. Yep. Okay, cool. I don't know. Weapon power rating is probably what popped up. A weapon's power rating is a value of the value. Okay, cool. Why can't I... Why is it red? Wait, why is this Garbo? TP gain value and cooldown is lower, but the attack is like giga higher. Oh, with the current class. Oh. Yeah, we can change that though. What about, can I change her gear? Oh, it's already the same, though. Yeah, might as well. What? You don't have headgear? That's alright. You seem like you know your way around the battlefield. Yo, Xco, what's up? Ah, okay. Tension points. Why can't I oh, because I'm in the menu. Huh. I'm not explaining the...
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
the appendages.
Flame grenade!
Whoa, wait, this guy... Why is this guy so
Hammer! Down you
powerful?
go.
Why is he so
Open
tanky?
fire!
Chrome armor.
Chrome armor!
Is this guy supposed to be this tanky? I'm only level 3.
Move in and do some damage.
Yo, Elma, you gotta take care of this dude.
Flame grenade!
Oh god, my cooldown sucks.
Victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
The bug noises are... There's something.
Use melee attacks.
Now it's my turn.
Assault hammer!
Nice, nice topple.
Destroy.
Flame
Move in and
grenade!
strike.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I don't think it popped up yet. I might have skipped it though. I mean, Xenoblade is notorious with its tutorials, so I always like to joke about getting that last tutorial 120 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was a culture shock. Okay, can you not stop buzzing? We're not gonna fight you. You're already below us. Whoa, wait, what the hell are these?
Wear them down from a distance.
Oh no, I wanted the melee. There we go.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
Move in and do some damage.
They're pushing me back.
Oh, ow.
Image destroyed.
Go,
Move
go,
in and
go.
strike.
My focus is improving.
Upper hand.
It's time.
Slide.
Aim and set.
Nice
Oh.
work.
So it doesn't aggro everything in the range. Okay. Yo. Hello, Mr. Will. Are you ready to lose on April 6th? Wow. We're going to start the trash talk this early, 2 weeks early? That's crazy. Listen, man. Jazz, I don't know. Listen, I think Talon's going to be looking stronger, but I don't know if it's going to be strong enough to beat Nongshim Red Force, you know? Almonds Brown. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. It is a remaster of a 15-year-old game on the, well, originally the Wii U, now the Nintendo Switch. I missed the item somewhere here. Yeah? Wait, nope, I missed something more here. Oh, another life pod? Wait, didn't I use this one?
All this experience just serves to make me stronger.
I thought I did. Maybe not. Whoa, we got some hops. You sprint and run. Holy. Yeah, we have some hops for sure. Yeah, I think my Pro controller also has a little bit of drift, but it should be fine for the most part. If it gets really bad.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance.
Slide. Move in and do some damage.
We can take it if we're smart.
Hostile neutralized.
Honestly,
Close range combat.
what is this? Deals weapon damage from the side, boost damage. Oh, my favorite. My favorite from the side blade damage art from Xenoblade Chronicles. Never change. Whoa, we're just aggroing everything. Oh, never mind. That dude's just going home. Oh, these guys are all just going home.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Put some power into this. Gain asset.
He got him. Let's move.
Nice. So many items. Kind of looks like 7 Remake where you can access a menu while fighting. Yeah, kind of. But the auto attacks are all, it's auto. It's not manual. But positioning does matter. So, like, the auto attacks, you have to keep your distance and then you, like, position to get more damage or for your arts and your skills. Yeah, so it's kind of similar. Yeah, I've never thought about it that way, but that's a good point.
The rain's starting to let up.
It would
Just
explain
in
why I
time for
like the
sunrise.
7 Remake and Rebirth combat as well.
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
You don't even know me. How can you promise that? Ooh, big field right off the bat. All right, the big question is can the first open area beat Gower Plains for me? Gower Plains is the first, like, big open area you get to in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And, oh. Where the hell did we land? The reason I said that is because I have a feeling this might. 2 and 3 didn't quite hit that spot for me of, like, the first open area, like, really hitting hard. Like, I have areas I really liked in 2 and 3, but
Pretty wild.
Gower Plains was something. The soundtrack was so good for Gower Plains.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Yeah, and this was actually the second game. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 came out, then this came out on the Wii U, and then Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out for the Switch. So it makes sense why this mostly just borrowed from 1, it looks like, with probably some minor changes. Whereas 2 and 3 are very different. Like, you still have the walk around and you auto attack based on distance, but the way, like, arts and combos and stuff work, like the core system of, like, topple, daze, like, that's the CC system.
Mira.
That stayed the same, but how you get to it is different. Okay.
But it's our new home.
All right. The music's the same, but it's vocal. Oh, is it?
That's where we're headed.
The music's kind of nice.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
By doozy, you mean
We can jump
death.
if you like. You could handle the fall.
Look at my eyes. I'm like,
Down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
The whole game is exploration and discovery first and story second. Not to say it's bad,
That
but
said,
it just had problems
whichever way
during
you wanna
development.
go,
Oh,
I'll
did it
follow your
actually?
lead. You decide.
Huh. Yeah, very prehistory vibes. I have noticed that they try to nudge you into exploring a lot. Whereas Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3, well, 2 definitely less so. They didn't necessarily nudge you, but they just kind of threw you in there. And like, those are much more indirect of like, you see like the level 80 like endgame super boss like walking around in that first area and stuff like that. But this game, it's like they're straight up telling you like, hey, you can like take different routes. Certain enemies you find on Mirror will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can tell an enemy's texture type by the icon next to their name. Enemies will level into slow, not attack. Non-aggressive, no icon. Visual will react when you enter its field. Auditory will react when you wander too close to it. Oh, so that just means distance. Doesn't actually mean sound. When you reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Sprinting is good for times when you need to get somewhere or when you need to break out of an especially hairy situation. Launch aerial cam. Whoa. Whoa. What the? This is disorienting. It's kind of cool though. You can like scout ahead. It shows you the big monsters. That thing looks gross. Huh. What time does VCTCN start? It should be 2.5 hours from now, yeah? Hold on, let me double check. I just assumed without checking today. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Changed directions and was going to be very, very different. That's why this. Oh, the Wii U had the gamepad. You're right, dude. They said we can take the lower route. Let's do it. I want to figure out what this machine is. Oh, that was good. That was kind of scary. No fall damage though. That's good. Oh, we got people here.
What?
Male blade. Oh, they're called blades? Wait, change time. New LA is to the northeast. It's called New LA. Okay, no, I don't care about changing time right now, but time is going to be important as it always is. The primordial creatures or indigens in these part are vicious. Okay, but can I... Oh, you just have something to say. Some side quests have permanent effects on the world and main city. Ah, okay.
Ready?
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
So stagger, topple, and then daze, right? That's usually the...
This is wearing me down.
I should heal up
I need
first.
healing. An edge!
Uh-oh. I'm taking a lot of damage.
Chrome armor! This is wearing me down. I need healing.
The QTEs give us like the heals.
Sometimes you
That's interesting. I actually forget. In 1, was there a way to passive heal? I don't think there was.
flame grenade!
2, you had the obviously the
Now get in there.
Now, my turn.
the like health drops mid fight. Okay, these guys are tanky.
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Definitely won't be able to stay. Rip time zones. So the soul challenges, I mean, I think there's like, well, it's basically QTEs with your allies, but I don't know because the tutorial made it sound like it's gonna pop up when like they set up a combo for me or something, but it seems to be popping up pretty frequently, so maybe it's just kind of on a random timer as well, just so that gives you the passive heals and stuff. Happy Turbo. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would like to avoid story spoilers, but back in the day, for any OGs, back in the day, we used to do like pretty strict no backseats, just because I wanted to like figure the game out, and like I like figuring out my own way of getting around things, even if sometimes that means it takes forever. But quite frankly, I don't have the time for that anymore, so I don't mind if you have tips and such. And if it gets too much, I'll just say it. Yeah, it's up to you guys, but we're not gonna keep a tight leash on it. Dude, okay, I'm not gonna lie though. Hold on, let's get to the higher section again, because I think this is on par with Gower Plains. I mean, first of all, the music's very good, and it's like what, not even an hour in. What? Why didn't that work?
Now it's my turn. Now, melee attack. Hammer. Scream edge.
What the? Oh, I'm swimming. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade. Chrome armor.
I should heal up first.
Oh, this is bad. I'm like, I am not geared for this. Oh, I am taking so much damage. Oh, we are so out of here. Can I disengage? Oh, what level is that, dude? Level 7? No, that thing's not level 7. Level 50? That's lower than I thought it'd be. Normally, the first big boss that they show you in the overworld is like 70 or 80. Holy. You can fight it. Chat, you want to see someone beat the level 50 overworld boss at level 3? Show you how it's done. Eternal Millisar. Well, not about to be eternal anymore. Wait, what am I targeting even? The neck? I assume you can target those with the mech later. I am curious how the mech... I guess that's where they went. They added a little bit.
Melee attacks next.
Wait, what? Why'd I get knocked? Dino Mortar. What? You can't even outskill that. Dude, that's broken, man. That is broken, man. Oh, we start all the way back here? Oh, you're kidding. Alright, well, we might as well explore the higher route then, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't outskill that? That's unfortunate. That one's not even a unique? Really? That's just a higher level version? Oh, that would explain why it was only level 50, though. Chat, you just wait. I'm thinking like hour 70, 72. We'll take that guy down. What's this big thing? Where are you? Wood Lepix. You look kind of gross, but you're not high level. So...
Edge. We're in a good position.
Oops.
Move in.
Oh, big topple.
Flame grenade.
Now, melee attacks.
Uh-oh.
Off balance.
Edge.
I wish I could see what I was targeting.
They're pushing me back.
No, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Hang tight.
Chrome armor. Good. Now get in there.
Oh, the heals are back.
They're tough. Patch me up.
Flame grenade. What?
Nope. I can't patch you up. That's a no bueno. All right. I think we can break parts, basically. A little Monster Hunter in our JRPG.
Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this.
Do you have a heal for me? Because I'm about to die, Elma. Oh, God.
We're in a good position.
Early bird.
Move in.
I'm off balance. Now, my turn.
All right. Maybe we should take it slow. Maybe we should take it slow. All right. We'll get into good old JRPG mode. Grind away one at a time. All good, all good. Wait, what are these? Did I interact with these? Oh, no, they're just the drops. Okay. Yeah, that dude's just like those like rubber toys. Brass Femina Swede. Okay, hold on though. I am curious. Wait, hold on. How do I not be in combat? Intel? Is that what I would be looking for tutorials? No. System? Oh, gameplay tips. There's got to be something about the things. Okay, special abilities. Yep. It will be put on cooldown. Art types, melee is orange, ranged is yellow. Okay, so that's just the attack type. Debuff is purple, support is green, and aura is blue. Level, yep. Okay, critical hits. There's a certain chance at a critical hit. Okay, that's fine. Soul voices. Okay, so instructions, suggestions, or requests. So it is just kind of like a random timer. Like they ask for heals when they're low and stuff. It's just their way of making you interact with your automated AI party members, I guess. So it's not just combos. Okay. Potential is one of the stats by which you're the more right. Okay. No, healing. You have a few ways to successfully rank to soul voice, hitting soul challenges, using healing arts. Okay. Battle positioning. Attacks over from behind or from higher or lower have increased accuracy, or even lower. Okay. And crit chance. Running away. Yep. Okay. Where is weather and battle pro? Okay, that's fine. I just need to know that exists for now. Where is like the things, the limbs? I guess we don't have that yet. I guess that's part of a different tutorial. Okay. You targeted a level 4 and a level 50? Well, you know, I like to limit tests on both extreme ends. This should be an easy peasy. Oops. That was like giga early. Alright, we wait until the apple is down. What the? Why did I fail that?
If we can just topple them with gunfire.
Oh, topple them with gunfire.
Grenade.
So does that count as a soul challenge? I guess every time I do like the conditional aspect of an art, it gives me a chance for the soul whatever. They're both called different things. Soul challenge versus soul, I forget. So almost sounds like I almost don't want to use skills unless I'm prompted to.
Didn't have to be like this.
What? You're level 1. What are you doing attacking me?
Wear them down from a distance. Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
Game and set.
We got him. Let's move.
Sick. Soul challenges the request, soul voices the reward. Okay, understood, understood. How do I view my party without targeting somebody? Don't know. Okay, let's not fight that guy.
We've been discovered.
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade!
Move in and
Hey, we can topple.
Power into this one. Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire. An edge!
Big crit. Man, the beginning combat's gonna be slow because these arts have long cooldowns.
An edge! We're in a good position.
That's the thing about Xenoblade Chronicles that I do think is a bit unfortunate, is that, like, I think all three, we'll see about Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I assume it's the same just because probably you don't really get a full taste of your combat and how exciting it can be until you get your mechs. But, like,
Flame grenade!
all the other ones as well, the numbered ones, the problem was that you didn't really get a taste of the fun of the combat until, like,
nice work.
I want to say like 20-30 hours in, which is really unfortunate because not many people can actually afford that these days, that time. Oh, plus shows the party. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. So I always thought that was a bit unfortunate. Because, like, right now, this is all very, like, okay, we'll just let it auto-attack, and I just press whatever, like, off a cooldown, all good. Is that a monster as well? No, those are plants. But, like, 2 was the same way. 2's combat really didn't pick up until much later. But then once it picks up, it, like, keeps just picking up. There's a surprise pretty early in that can help with that. Oh, yeah? Oh, like a weapon drop and stuff? What is this? Vehicle wreckage. It is... I see why everyone says it's like... So, it's just everything about it. Like, all the UI design, the gameplay design so far. Yeah, all of it is very, very MMO-y.
Victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
All right. Let's move along. Woohoo! At least you don't, like, lose blatant speed for jumping. So they respect the players. I think you might lose a little bit just because of the, like, starting float, but... Cutscene time.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship.
Oh, this is just one part of it?
Until it all came crashing down.
That's
least.
crazy.
That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh boy. Oh, it's got 4 eyes.
Rexes. And we're riled.
One of the voices
Can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna
was
have to take
was
them down.
Shulk's voice actor? Oh no, I didn't notice. I probably should pay more attention to like actual voice actor names, but I didn't recognize it when I was listening through. The weapons you use on foot are split between melee and range. You can switch between them with X. Can only attack at close range, tend to do more damage per hit. Can attack, tend to hit multiple times, but damage per hit tends to be lower. When you use an art, you'll automatically switch over to that weapon that art is associated with. And that's it. Okay, thanks. Arts which are associated with the weapon you're currently wielding will continue their cooldown even after they're ready to use. This is called secondary cooldown. Arts use that full secondary cooldown. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I mean, I kind of figured that's what it was, but...
Wear them down to the distance.
Target in sight.
Flame grenade.
Shadow strike. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
Put some power into this one. Down you go. Open fire.
Green edge.
Nice. What is this? Inflicts taunt? Might as well. Oops.
Upper hand.
Chrome armor. This is wearing me
Almost
down.
missed that.
I should heal
I
up
need
first.
healing.
Sliding slither.
Step in and drive them back.
Now, my turn.
The QTEs like mid combat are going to be a nice warm up for Player Obscure Expedition 33. I hope that game is as good as it seems.
Move in and strike.
Put some power into this. We're in a good position. I can't let this new strength distract me.
And one of the females was Fiora's? Oh, right on. That's pretty sick.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Give me 1 second, chat. Just need to double check. For an upcoming event. Gotcha. All right. Sideshow mentioned the Indian sport of... Is it kabaddi? 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 How do you pronounce that? Well, I only during what we talked about during the podcast. But it seems cool. Changing class? Oh, is this a mix of... Ooh. So this is a mix of 1 and 3 then. Well, I guess 3 is the mix of this and 1, but... The player avatar is... Oh, it's just me. Okay, right, because this is a player-created character. Rank 10 in the current one. You can do this... Oh, it's just advancements. Okay. We can't, like, constantly shift around. Maybe that changes later. You have the option to flag items you collect as either favorite or junk. This feature allows you to more efficiently manage. Items set as favorite and can be found easily. They're also safe. Just set an item as favorite. Simply over it. We move to the bottom. Sell all the junk as once. Okay. Kabaddi. Yeah, I mean that I mean, it's got to be intense. Pierre's? Hi. You must be the new friend. Oh, she's a colonel. Having just woken up, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed. You'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters. Until then, gotcha. What about everybody else? Anybody else got anything interesting to say? Are there hidden treasure chests? I assume there will be lots, but not here. But so how does comedy work? It's just, is it like teams? But like on your team, do you have like a designated person who's going in and tagging, or is it like everyone takes turns, like baseball? Damn, that's the level 50 dude, right? Oh, you're right. There's multiple of them. Oh, it does kind of feel like FF10. FF10's a bit lankier, but like the way the polygons are. Yeah. And like the animation. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying though. Okay, the soundtrack is already like, it's doing a good job. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I remember a lot of 3's soundtrack.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
Oh, so it's
Call it New Los Angeles.
New Los Angeles.
Welcome to NLA.
I see where they're getting the Los Angeles inspiration from. You know, the skyscrapers look cool from above, but
And so it was that
ground
another
levels
survivor
and
came to join
a little
our
jank.
band of refugees.
Who's talking?
Together, we resolved to forge
Gotta
a
be
new
someone
way of
important.
life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA
Oh,
is our beautiful
it's not a
life
doggo,
to ourselves.
but still, kitty cat.
Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
The soundtrack's good.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yeah, no, I'm digging it. I mean, it's quickly, instantly gotten up to potentially challenge Xenoblade 1 in terms of soundtrack. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 1's soundtrack. I actually listen to it a lot when I'm like just getting work done or studying. Like 2 was pretty good. 2 had to grow on me though. 2 was more like after the fact it grew on me. And then 3, I think it's probably because I never finished the game that it just never had the full impact. I should go back and finish it at some point. So Kabaddi is just a team game. How did it? How did that start?
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
It's quite good and wraps up well. Yeah, I mean, I also really want to play the DLC as well because that kind of puts a bow on everything, right? So I really should go back. The problem with 3 was I was really loving it, and then the whole like unlocking all the classes and the way you had to grind for them. And I don't mind the grind, but I got busy with VCT season, and then I put it down, and then it was like, oh, never went back to it. But I should finish it.
We repatriated 10 more white whale crew.
I definitely shouldn't try to start anew though, because that's not going to work out. I'll just have to pick it up where I left off.
Ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed
Hey,
flourish
sus.
here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery.
What do you mean since when?
Brothers and sisters, I stand
What?
here truly humbled and
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Uh-oh.
Irina? Gwyn?
Is he the baddie?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Wait, why did her model's just fine? That NPC's female model is just fine. Why didn't we have that choice? What the heck? Have you played Astral Chain? I have. Another one I never finished, but I really liked that one as well.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech.
Oh, he's
Still,
a good old
every last
politician.
survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Astro Chain had a good soundtrack. That is true.
Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
Mr. Evans.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit.
Heavy armor
AKA the
training.
Skeleton Crew.
Oh, that's why they're
I was
skells.
a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
All right, this character is already.
Best ass kiss goes to.
Irina's already
Well,
climbing
I'd
the
remind
ranks.
you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work.
It's
Until
almost
next
kind of
time,
weird to
Colonel.
hear American accents. But it's a good choice because it's New LA.
Right.
But all the
We
other
should be
games are
going,
British.
too. The administrative district isn't far.
I actually, the
That's where
British
you'll be
voices
calling home.
grew on me
For
pretty
now,
quickly. Ever played Genshin Impact? Actually, not really. I mean, I have, but like 2 weeks or something. Whoa, what is this? What is this, like, hip-hop reggae beat going on? Any bets on which of these three? That's true. One of them, surely.
Hey,
The new crew member that Elma found. You're a handsome one. Thanks. Ah, typical of LA. Judge the looks first. Oops.
hey!
Package was meant to go to Blade Tower. It's only the biggest building in town. Dude, even the town is huge. Hold on, chat. I know I can change my monitor. Actually, let me change my monitor a bit. Alright, that's better. Lowered the black equalizer a little bit.
Sir.
Welcome back, Persona 3. Oh, it is a little bit Persona-esque. Oh, yeah. Man, I haven't finished any of the Persona games. Well, I guess I never played the 3 remake or remaster. I started 4 Golden, and obviously I've started 5 like multiple times. Never finished either of them. Uh-oh. Nobody's... Is this just a common occurrence? Nobody's freaking out? That's true. Did play Persona 5 Tactica. It was a okay game. Oh, there we go. There's someone freaking out. Oh boy, our character has a crush at first sight. Oh no. Loved the all Korean VCT video. The coaches? Thank you. The one with the SCA teams should be... I would assume it comes out today, maybe tomorrow. She's like just driving that car, ready to crash it, and now she's all calm. You do know, chat. Oh boy, chat.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look
She
at that.
looks like
The intake exhaust bypass
I mean,
is
it's
reversed.
just you know,
it's a good
it's a
thing I
very
caught
typical 3D model,
Caught
but
that. You're the one who cleared me to fly.
yeah.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn.
She
Good thing you had
reminds
a
me
rugged
of
pilot like Doug at the
another
controls.
JRPG character, but
Oh,
I
hey, Elma.
I can't
How'd it go out there?
place my finger on who.
And would this be...
I'm thinking I might be
who's?
thinking that it's Yuffie, but I don't think
Cool.
that's
I'm
who it
Lynn
is.
Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Hey, No Void. What's up? Find out how old Lynn is. Look skeptical, look worried. Find out what happened with the exhaust. What? Sure.
She's 13. And I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust
Yeah, she
me,
looks like a kid.
she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
She definitely has Yuffie
Why
vibes.
As long as
Kind
you're
of
here,
bubbly,
why don't I
but
take you on the
clearly a bit of a
transport?
loose
It's
cannon.
a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Oh, get wrecked, Doug. Doug was just... Oh, he was just the tester. Just the guinea pig. Hello, hello, Shanks on YouTube. Not sure if real Shanks. I'm going to guess not. You can change your active party composition from main menu to active members. There, you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Wait, what? Change your active party composition. Yeah. There, you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Got it. Add Lynn, Shield Trooper. Full Metal Jaguar. Full Metal Jaguar. Drifter. Wait. Why? Oh, level is the character and then rank is the job. Okay, got it. Set as controlled character. Oh, we can control whichever character we want. We'll stick with ours for now. Yeah, I feel like Xenoblade generally is pretty good. I mean, sometimes it's a bit campy, but it's very self-aware, though. Like, it's never, like, trying too hard, in my opinion. Why do you have a cool symbol next to your name? Maybe that's, like, their squad. Dude, Lynn has a friggin' sick-looking shield. Oh, you can take your character out. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. All right, the settings. I'm buying into the setting. I mean, obviously, mechs and sci-fi is a pretty good setting to begin with, but like the city, the soundtrack, the overall setting and presentation of it,
Not bad, huh? You can see
we're good with it.
everything from up here.
It beats
Liking it.
walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
Ah, typical LA person, pretending that LA is the most beautiful city in the world.
There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
Xenoblade 1 was actually a failed episode pitch before getting picked up. Oh, really?
New LA is divided into
I don't think I had known about that.
We departed from the industrial
I can,
district.
okay, I can,
Chuck and I were
yeah.
conducting the flight test.
I can see that, though.
It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly
Okay.
often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing,
Ooh.
groceries.
Oh,
you
it
name
looks kind of nice, actually. They did a good
It's a
job.
veritable shopping
It
paradise.
also does look...
The CD is
Like
the closest
LA.
thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains
the
on
only
planet.
bargains.
To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
Yeah, random
If you're ever
European-looking
looking for
cathedral
quiet
out
time
there.
alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district.
Ah, yeah, that
Very
looks like
similar
LA.
park than LA.
Just soulless.
Note the distinct dual-level structure here.
I'm a bit of an LA
Upper
hater,
level
chat.
holds our administrative tower,
And I
into
have the right
ways
to do that because I
and
lived there.
not to mention Armory Alley as well
Lived
as
and
the
worked there for
barracks
4
room.
years.
The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
Hey, Minnie. Thank you. I'm doing all right.
And this concludes our tour.
Hope the same for you
We
as
will
well.
be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
Came all the way to another planet, had the
We'll
chance to
save the
complete
rest of
remake city
orientation
design, and
for
this
once
is...
we're back at the barracks.
All right, we can start fresh. What city should we copy? Let's copy LA. That's actually so oh my gosh. The worst part is they probably would too. Especially like LA people would. They'd be like, "Oh, dude, time for a new LA for sure."
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks.
She's like, "Yeah, whatever."
Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well,
LA2
better
Electric
not keep them
Boogaloo.
waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
Yo, look at that
We'll pass
guard.
through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Yeah. Look at those guards, though. Look at the mech guards. Adjust minimap zoom. Ooh. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, we'll keep it zoomed out. Dude, this sky cam is so cool. It is a little nauseating, though. Pretty sure the mech's probably not coming for a little bit. Like, the earliest we get the mech, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say just Xenoblade standards. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. The earliest we get a mech is probably 20 hours in. That seems pretty early for Xenoblade standards. Wait, so I thought we said we were coming in here later. I guess we're coming here now.
Am I right?
How do I get out of here? $20 is not far off, yeah. I mean, 20 hours is like
And here we are.
1/6. It's not even.
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered.
Yeah, it's not
Feel
even
free to
20%
come
of the
and go
game.
as you please.
Ask about registration. Yeah, we'll just be a positive guy.
I think I can answer that one.
Oh, is it the dude? Oh no.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
She really is just
Doug
Yuffie.
Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please.
Okay, so how long were we in stasis? Some
I'll
people
put
in
on
chat said this chat heard 2 years. I thought it was the 4 billion years. How long were we in stasis? This game gets very
Allow me to
quiet
introduce
sometimes.
My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA.
Oh, he was the
The
captain.
provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Okay.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
Oh. All right.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Yeah, sign me up.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
Damn, we're like okay.
He
Elma's
seems to be
great.
suffering from some form of memory loss.
Yeah, she's got her back.
From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White
What if we
Whale.
turn out to just be an alien?
see.
What if we are the
Though,
true
come
villain?
to think of it, The entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months?
2 months?
It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
Wait, what?
My thoughts exactly.
What? My timelines are all messed
Well,
up.
where should we begin?
Ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more information on Blade. Ask for registration. Mira.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth.
Oh, that's when
Casualty
Earth
of a
basically
battle between
fell.
two
Okay.
hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Good recap. Good recap.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless,
Truly
The Earth was
coughing baby
reduced to
versus
ash.
hydrogen bomb moment.
and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
If you hadn't been there.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms.
Uh-huh.
That
Wait,
plan was
did
the
we bring
Earth-Life
all of it?
Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
4 billion light years makes sense.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years.
Man,
But we
just 2
clung
years
to
in a
our mission,
spaceship, damn.
Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Hmm.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors.
Okay. Well, that's a good
establishing
recap.
labor, installing the provisional government.
Oh, 2 years.
Basically,
We got shot
making it a
down.
sustainable city.
Have you looked into or heard of the Xeno games? I know about them, but I actually don't know anything about them. I would be interested in trying them out. I assume they play very differently, but just because. Yo, wait, what happened, Denji? Yo, Tammei, the new VCT Pacific video. Oh, is it part 2 of the coaches video? That one should be in English, so I mean, we can check it out later, maybe during the breaks in between the maps for VCT China. For now, we'll stick with the game. But anyone who wants to watch it, you should go check it out. Supposedly, it's out on YouTube. How does the old Xeno games play? Like, is it still action combat RPG? Is it turn-based? Denji, you can't just drop something like that in chat and leave. What happened? I'm about to just go on Reddit. Oh, it's a very short players video. Chat, I lied. I got baited. I'm baited by Tammei. Oh, the trailer. Oh. The trailer I would like to watch, actually, but we'll watch it right before VCT China. Juvenile. Wait, what? Okay, well, unless there's something official on that, let's hold off on chatting about it too much. I assume there's a report. Unless there was a statement. Was there a statement? Otherwise, appreciate the heads up, but let's not dive into it too much until we Until we know. Okay, so there's... Okay, so people are coming out. Well, okay then. Ask for more information about Blade. Ask about registration. Xenosaga is more of a traditional JRPG. Gotcha. What's my favorite? Oh, hold on.
After the destruction of Earth.
I mean,
Quite fitting, I think.
one of the better acronyms in a JRPG.
Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions.
My favorite,
and a crew
Nongshim
trained
Ramyun?
to handle the limited amount of situations we might
I mean,
encounter
Shin
in our
Ramyun's
travels.
the safest.
But of
Shin
course,
Ramyun's the
all that
go-to.
changed after we lost
Shin Ramyun
most of
always
our
hits.
ship and came
But
crashing
probably
down
for me
here on
personally, Chopaghetti,
We needed
probably.
food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
The Lifehold. Ah, my classic JRPG source of all life type beat. Oh my. Okay, well, how are we missing something so big? What in the world?
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All
No.
housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
What? You guys
This is a
lost a
complete
giant
schematic of that
missile that
facility.
holds a bunch of people?
Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers.
The...
And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
And yes,
The
Dombie
vast
does stream.
majority
Everyone on
were in
Nongshim
the
Red for
Lifehold.
streams, but they only stream on
Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be
the
rescued.
Naver Korean streaming platform, because Nongshim Red Force is partnered with
We now
Naver.
know the
I get a
Lifehold
buy
pulled apart
because
along with the rest of the ship when we
Naver
came
doesn't
down on
support the
Mira.
English accounts yet, but
What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting.
all the
I know.
pieces. You guys built a missile to house people, and it
Top
just
priority now
fragmented.
is locating the missing units.
Humanity is doomed, chat.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Yeah, does it give me free healthcare?
In any case, I'm
'Cause I'd like
sure
some
this
free
is all
healthcare.
a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air?
Damn, self-aware
administrative
uncle here.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing
It's
brief.
LA, so no healthcare. It's LA, no healthcare, no housing. But you can have your avocado toast. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma and learn more about life as a member of the Blade. Sure, track it real good. Yo, Obito, what's up? I mean, yeah, I guess they were attacked, but like, why'd you make it so giant then? The Xenosaga games was that it was incredibly in-depth filled with Carl Jung references. Oh, really? Huh. Extremely expensive. Although, chat, all the memes about avocado toast aside, this wasn't in LA. This was when I was in Dallas last year for DreamHack, and my wife came with me. And then we took a couple extra days to go on vacation. And we needed to pass the time a little bit before, like, the next place. I forget where we were going that day. I think we were going on a dolphin tour, so we had to pass the time. So we just went into a cafe, but you know, my wife had never been to the States, so we were like, oh, let's find somewhere nice, like you know, something that's kind of just like a homebrew cafe. We found this nice place, and they had avocado toast. And I was like, do you want some avocado toast? And she's like, oh, yeah, that sounds good. And they had chili oil on the avocado toast. It was actually so good. And ever since then, my wife is now an avocado toast addict. But no, it was good. Who plays today? Supposedly Simon. Supposedly Simon. I saw somewhere Simon, but I might have gotten one guide or just reading rumors. Hey, Froster Op, what's up? What's up? Hello, YouTube. I don't have my Caster Labs isn't working today, YouTube chat, so I might miss your messages more than usual, but I'll do my best. Press the joystick to display navigation panel on the bottom right of the screen. This will show the objectives you're currently trying to mission. Track missions from the main menu and missions. You can press the left or right to toggle the navigation panel's category. Categories are unlocked as you advance the main story. Thank you. Did you watch the Pacific Stage 1 trailer? Not yet. That's what Tammy was telling me that's out, but I have to like switch my monitor feedback to watch it. So we'll watch it right before we get into the China games. Wait, why aren't these alarms playing? What's going on? Yo, Stephen Lee's belly button. Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. Evening. How are we? We're doing okay. Did that play for you guys? It did not play for me. Oh, it did play for you, I think. But it didn't play for me. Ah. Ugh. So bad with this. Okay. It was probably really loud for you guys, huh? All right, customization center. I assume. Oh. Fine. Okay, so show navigation, story, squad task, material tracking, segment recon. Okay, so there's 4 categories. Leave the barracks. Do it. Leave it. I dare you. Oh, it wasn't that loud. Okay, maybe not. Okay.
You know, it's
That's
not every day we're
gross.
authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
It does have a... The skill itself is not that cool, but it's...
Work it, baby.
What the hell? It does have a little bit of swagger to it, though. Whoa, did that... Geek out. Hell yeah.
Now this guy gets it.
Yeah, that's
Aren't they
right.
Just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations.
Oh, they're Transformers?
That dream where you're inside one and it's
Oh
just
my
transforming
gosh.
over and over and over.
It's just
Yeah, you know what I'm
transforming
talking about.
over and over and over.
Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Scout fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here. 1 sec.
Lynn,
Oh,
Skill fan
right.
fiction. Get a load of this, chat. Oh my gosh.
originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
That's so funny.
Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from
We should
basically nothing to
choose the
this
funny
in just
options
2
every
short
now and
months.
then. And that's some
Could
fun
never have
dialogue
come
right
so
there.
far, so fast, without scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well,
Why
yeah, duh.
not?
For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot Scouts.
Then sign me up.
Even then, you need a license.
Then I'll
These
I'll
aren't
take the
toys we're
test.
talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons.
I
And
mean,
they're a precious resource.
how
We only
complex
have
can they
so
really
many of them
be?
to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
She got
They
us.
choose you, not the other way
They
around.
choose
You can't
us.
just
Who do
walk
they
in the
think
front
they
door and
are?
volunteer.
Oh,
There is
the
some
superiority
criteria.
complex.
The details are largely hidden, but basically HQ only allows the cream of the crop. to
Details
take
are
the
hidden?
test.
Doesn't that sound like
Blades
a
go above and
conspiracy?
beyond in their duties and for the people of New LA in general.
Oh, sounds like a
So what do you say?
sounds
If you
like a
become Blade and
conspiracy
work hard,
theory.
I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
On the comment about Cosmos and Telos, yeah, I had read about that. Because I got Cosmos pretty early in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm sure that had something to do with me really enjoying my playthrough.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updated.
Okay.
Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or
And look at all these
browsing
people
mission control
gaslit
for their
into
next
thinking that
assignment.
Whenever I get
overworking
freed
is
up,
their new
I'll stop
home.
here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that
Oh, I
next.
assume that's the online mode, but
Hey, who's
we're
giving
playing.
this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And, Elma just...
All right, I'm liking both of these NPCs. All right, we're liking our party members. We still gotta. I did the Blade Scout console. Oh yeah, we gotta hear about the Scout console. Okay.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles.
I mean,
for
it's
just
cool.
such
It's
an
cool that they
occasion.
had the online
You
portion.
can't spell Blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Wow, we went off the deep end real quick.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. How about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Armory Alley. All right, let's go do some shopping.
Listen,
Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Giant little treasure chest here. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got Cosmos, like, I want to say, like, the second time you're back in the, like, the first city. I got Cosmos pretty early. Yeah, I know she's, like, the rarest Blade, but it did make the game much easier.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
Uh-huh.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the toy.
She's
I
daydreaming.
think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
All right, let's go. Let's go sign up. Is the first 20 hours for this game basically a tutorial exposition? Yeah. It is the biggest weakness of Xenoblade games.
Right?
Every Xenoblade game is, I mean, like the core tutorial, like it's very slow going. It's like a lot of exposition. It's a lot of cutscenes. There is a decent amount of hand-holding, which I don't personally enjoy in most games. And they basically like trickle all the info. Wait, like I get why they do that, because it is kind of a lot, because they open up like the open fields and whatnot right from the get-go, because it's not a completely linear game. So
When we come here,
I get why they do it, but
HQ.
it does suffer from it because they trickle it so long. And a lot of JRPGs do, but I think Xenoblade kind of doubles down on it a little bit.
Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for
So I will always say that is one of its biggest weaknesses. As much as I love Xenoblade Chronicles, that is one of the biggest weaknesses, and that's one of the reasons it's hard to guarantee that everyone who tries it is going to like it. Because you might like it like 50 hours in, but not everyone has 50 hours to get into the game.
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision.
This is the other Xenoblade games always had like a little bit of combat in between though, or like a side quest. This has definitely been like a typical MMO dump all the tutorial right from the get-go type of deal. It's very MMO-esque. You're confused? You can check the tips. Okay, got it. Yep. Yeah, so it's not for everyone, and especially in the current day and age. Not every, like, even if you would have liked the game, not everyone actually has the leisure to enjoy it. But hopefully you can still enjoy watching it, or at least parts of it. I do think jumping is slower.
Am I right?
At least in the original, they separated the skill regular and the flight ability. Oh.
Honey, we're home.
I see.
Yes, very amusing.
Very amusing.
Thank you, Ms. Gould, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He
Will
wants
you
to
join?
fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
Nice.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
Yeah.
As he put it.
What are we waiting for? Get me in a
The
skill.
commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely...
Yeah, we're not too worried about the
Hey, it's not me
memory.
you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say?
Whoa, whoa,
We
whoa.
count on
I
you
ain't
to do
your
your
friend, buddy. Look into Nagi's eyes and nod firmly. Shrug your shoulders and shake your head. No, we'll just accept.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Aw, yeah. Oh, you played with the Japanese dub? I mean, that's
Now,
the original.
Let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
Probe
I guess we should
installation.
back up a bit. Here
Back
in
it
New
up.
LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav. To
Yeah,
help
it's
us
also because
deploy
they info
sensors
dump like
across
all
the
the
Earth.
systems like
A
this.
network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Oh, is this Assassin's Creed's towers?
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities.
Uh,
Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
Okay.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
All right.
Yes.
Yo, Denji. Appreciate it, I guess.
First exercise, you'll be heading here.
But try not to get kicked out of your house too much.
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
Wait, what else would you do it as?
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district.
Is it
right?
inefficient to do it as
We should be
hexagons?
there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary.
Squares?
All right, you two. Shall we?
Yeah. Training or not,
Squares?
let's go install the hell out of that probe.
You know what's weird? To me, hexagons make more sense, and I couldn't tell you why. Chapter 2. Oh, we are making progress, chat. We are blasting through these in-game cutscenes, let me tell you.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
Furry indigen butt. Suggest it was you and Elma. Suggest it was Irina and Gwen. I mean, it was us. Look at my face.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Oh, come on, Elma. Take the credit.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two
I'm
of
just
you?
thinking as someone that's actually to go in the field to
Hey,
recon.
it's
Oh,
still
yeah,
pretty
no, I
cool.
can. Okay,
We've
I
been
can
hustling
imagine
a
for
lot
the
of
actual
teams
field.
lately,
Yeah, the
especially
field
having
work.
hunting packs and all.
Squares feel better.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're
I need a
right.
barber. This was the best. This was the best
But
the
enough
character creation
talk.
barber
We've got
could
our
do.
mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east
No, I
gate, shall
know.
we?
You, my character. The character creation was quite limited in this game. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead, here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld compass with lots of info. Segment feature? Oh, just the hexagons? Ah, so it tells us like if we found stuff or not. Okay. Can we take this car? No. Where are we going? Oh wait, wrong way. It was this way. Landmark discovered. Honestly though, you know, barring the tutorials, which if you're a Xenoblade fan, you're just kind of used to it by this point. It's still bad, but I'm enjoying the start. I'm enjoying the start. Hold up. Before we go out into the field, let me go to the bathroom real quick. Let's take a quick bathroom break. I'll run just a quick short array of ads. Just a minute, chat. Everybody else, go stretch your legs and such as well. And we will continue in just a second. I don't know. I forget who was asking, but the combat is it's real time in this game, but your auto attacks are automated, and there's no like actual like perfect dodging or anything like that. But you can do. But your skills are real time, so you can cancel enemy stuff by stunning them at the right time and things like that. Remember in 2024, I told you I would mail Nongshim about getting a sponsorship, and then I could protect you were joining Nongshim before you announced. I wonder how. Yeah, no, I do remember. I was wondering when you would gloat about it. TP gain value. How do I directly compare? Oh, here we go. Oh, 300 less gain rating, but the power rating's just like, the attacks are just, oh, it's just like way better. Wait, hold up. This almost seems better. Oh, that's just better. Oh, dude, Lynn's body armor is 12 defense? What in the world? Okay, let's see. Ranged. Beam. Well, beam sounds good. Oh, we don't have any other shields. Okay. Damn, Denji. You tried, you tried. No, I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate you pulling some strings for me. Alright, what are we doing again? Head to the designated site. Go, go, go. It's kind of nice that the drops show up from afar with the little UIs. Uh-oh. That's a big boy. What the heck?
What the hell happened here?
Oh boy.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
I mean, that Sinicula is huge.
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh?
A tyrant?
But it...
What does that mean?
Just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned.
So?
I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula...
What is a tyrant? Explain
Let me
yourselves!
check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. But it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
DK's about to 13-0
There's a
T1
tyrant
Academy?
right on our
Wait,
doorstep,
T1
and
Academy
each
or
one doesn't do
LCK?
anything about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the
Wait,
first
13-0,
place.
it would be
That
not
Tyrant's
LCK.
range is still limited.
I don't know what I was saying.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
No, forget attacking, or forget inquiring. Let's go attack. Zeta's the only team of Valorant to be 13
whoa,
0
there,
on the
Ricky.
main roster, the canon roster,
Talking about
as was the
tyrants,
G-Series.
do you even understand
Wait,
what that
really?
means?
We should probably explain.
Oh, now they
Tyrant is our
explain.
term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
Okay,
And
so they're an
too powerful
anomaly.
doesn't always just
A
mean
mutant.
physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Suggest the three of you can handle it, or say you can't, just leave it so close to ULA. Yeah, we gotta get our skill as fast as possible, so we gotta look like we're upstanding blades. We must protect ULA.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in ULA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then.
Oh, so the tyrants are what the uniques are. Okay, that makes sense.
I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy
Helma.
enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Getting your tires is no small task. It's only to equip your vest, so double check. Wait, my arts have to be leveled up? Ow. Oh, we can upgrade. Does it change the cooldown? It does. Oh, huge, huge. 4 seconds. That's massive. What to upgrade? Thermal? That's my kind of tank, the one that runs away. 13-1, damn. Wait, do we all use the same? No. Okay, they individually use their own. Let's just boost this damage even more then. Okay, what have you got? Grants critical power. Triggering a ranged combo. Deals weapon damage plus boost damage in ranged combos. That's a TP one. Deals weapon damage plus inflict striker plus from behind boost damage. Okay, let's upgrade that one. Let's upgrade this combo. Flame Cloak. What do you think of this so far? I mean, so far it's good. It's, you know, it's slow, but every Xenoblade game is. So that doesn't bother me too much. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the 2 Topple related ones because Topple is king. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. Here we go. You name your attacks at particular parts, reducing the appendage health gauge to 0 will destroy it. You can change with the controls. Additionally, destroying before defeating an enemy meal. Okay, so it's Monster Hunter.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
That's true on any
Flame grenade! Melee attacks next! I own it.
melee attacks.
Put some power into this.
Okay, we're still doing damage. Okay. I was wondering about that.
Infuriate!
Early bird.
Chrome armor!
Ow. Oof.
Flame grenade!
Off balance. Shadow strike. Touch me up.
An edge!
Upper hand. Side
The music's nice.
If we can just
There we go.
I own it. An edge! Chrome armor!
I want to use my range skill, but I feel like we're gonna get a chance to do a combo here.
I need healing!
Anybody got a daze or whatever? Easy peasy. Yeah, no, the soundtrack is really good for this game. Yo, Kleptomaniac, thank you,
Nice
appreciate
work,
it.
Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Oh, the combos may not be as crucial here.
Should be ready for
Okay.
insertion.
I mean,
I'll
the
just bring it
topple
up.
is always nice because
Thanks,
it's just
Lynn.
it's a stun, right? And you can
The top
cancel
half of the
enemy
cylinder
skills.
contains the probe itself.
Yeah, not daze. What's the
bottom half
first
is a
one?
laser. It
Break?
dissolves the
Yeah, break was
soil
what I
so
was
the
looking
probe
for.
can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Sure, we'll do it. Oop. Oh, wow. Why is the ground bloody?
Good. Now we just
That's not a
need to
monster,
open
it's
it to
just
reach the
it
top
should
of
just be
that.
dirt. What the hell is going on?
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
It's called Stagger.
Excellent.
Oh,
See?
being
At the
different
end
for
of
the
the
sake of
day,
being
there's
different.
really
Yeah,
not
no,
much
it's a
to
break
it.
for sure.
The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
All right.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
The rock being superheated. Okay. You know what? I could see that. Frontier Nav Pro sites are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for the surrounding segment. And go to main menu to see which segments contain Frontier now. Okay, cool. I'm Lau, a Pathfinder. If we're going to grow Frontier now, we need to install more probes. Plant one, simply approach a vacant and press A. Okay. Now, all those stuff just report back, but first I'll let you know a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a skeleton. Usually a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky. Speaker, well, you could just give me a skill instead of telling me to be careful. Oh, okay. So I guess they can only have one card. Maybe in the late game they'll have like 2 cards each for like something you can find in that segment. Okay. Cool. There is a segment recon task still to address at your current location. A yellow. Ah, okay. Select a segment and press the joystick. Okay, got it. And they will be blue. Segment recon treasure tyrant. Nice. What's your guys' quick ranking for Xenoblade games? It's a tough one. I mean, I haven't finished 3, so I probably won't be fair to it. Man, I am real torn between 1 and 2 though. I think at the end of the day, I have to give it to 2. Or like, yeah, for number 1. I do think at the end of the day 2 was just a better game. But man, one the impact of 1 and the presentation and everything was so good. Am I going the right way? Where am I going? Oh. Oh, we need to go through the gate. Oops. Hello, Gabberbest. I fell for the Xenoblade 2 blind hate for the longest time before trying it myself and loving it. Yeah, I mean, it's also... The Xenoblade 2 suffers from leaning into the anime tropes a little too hard in the beginning. So, like, I get it.
Victory is ours.
Nice.
Nice work.
Ah, finally the timeline's up. Well, welcome back. Haven't finished Xenoblade Saga yet. Only game I've played was, and I've dropped it halfway through. Oh, the first one, Xenoblade Chronicles. I assume the definitive edition. Well, X is kind of its own thing. I don't know what people who have played all of them would suggest, but I think it doesn't really matter where you play X. Not too much. Obviously, 1, 2, and 3 are in order.
I'll make sure to leave a dent. Hammer. Victory is ours.
Let's keep it up.
Yeah, I hope they. Yeah, I mean, if you got into anime, then yeah, the anime tendencies of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 won't bother you too much. Yeah, X is not a part of the other 3 as far as we know. Okay. Well, X released before 2. X was the second game that was released. So yeah, so it, you know, if you just want to see like the evolution of the games, then it would be 1, X, 2, and 3. But story-wise, it's 1, 2, 3. Why can't I? The drifting is very extreme here. Yeah, even 2 and 3 you can play a standalone, but there are some revelations and Easter eggs that would be like even more impactful, but it wouldn't be like meaningless if you didn't play the other ones. It would just be like the payoff would be even greater.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do.
Oh, damn. Okay, fine.
Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less.
Yeah, but you guys sent us there.
That was reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
Ooh, is he gonna give us a skill? No, he's not going to. There's no way a Xenoblade game gives you something as cool as a skill this early. All right. Yeah, PoE 2 is kind of a single-player game.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me.
Moving onward, the next month or two, it'll be this game, PoE 2 / Last Epoch, and then
you won the
Claire Obscura Expedition 33.
All right? I'll settle up with
You won the
later.
bet.
You know
Oh,
I'm
they had a
good
bet.
for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me.
He's like, peace.
Commander.
I don't know nothing.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Whoa, are you calling me a toy,
Look
Elma?
who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so
Oh.
odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about
Oh, she
that.
doesn't get
Where
it.
are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
Yeah, that's
Not much
the
for
same.
conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here.
Typical
From the look of
JRPG
things,
protagonist.
I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway.
Oh
first
boy,
we need
Chad,
Chatty
calm
Cathy
down,
here to
calm
choose a division
down.
and pull an assignment.
Get started. Ask about divisions. Well, let's get started.
Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division.
Oh, come on. Just let me go fight and just
Once
pilot a
that's all
skill.
hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment is.
Fine. We'll follow protocol.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
Okay, yep. So these are divisions.
Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
All right, does this matter, chat? Is this
Let's
choice
start
going to
with
matter?
the Pathfinders.
Maybe we don't even get a choice.
Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings.
I've never
here and
played
give
any of the
ourselves a fighting
Suikodens.
chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP.
And Vanish should work.
So,
If
for
you
the
all just
time
want to, you
being,
know,
I'll just remind you of the highlights.
cover your trails a little bit.
It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the
I
human
can't
race.
believe we lost a giant missile
Okay, next
housing
up,
tons of humans.
You met
Oh.
Akalov and Evans, right?
Yeah,
Arena
interceptors.
and
Yeah.
Glenn, this is their division.
All right, we're joining this division. I like that duo.
Interceptors have one main duty.
The NPCs are all
Protect
pretty good.
Everyone in it, from the wildlife here.
Oh
on
yeah,
Mira.
this is our beat right here.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn?
Ah,
He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense.
oh wait, okay, maybe we want to be
They
Harriers.
specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast
Fine.
any indigent that moves.
That's a group of evil-looking people. They didn't exactly, yeah, but they're the
These
ones that
guys
go
are
out
in
and
charge of
fight. So
finding the other pieces of the White Whale.
makes sense.
Among other things, that
Whoa.
is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle.
What is this PowerPoint,
Scale
man?
debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable.
Yeah, it's just like Monster Hunter. It's like the guild didn't improve this hunt. It's like, well,
Also, the
I ain't
search
give a
for the
damn what the guild
Lifehold,
said.
That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead.
Ah,
to
no,
unexplored
not for
territory,
us.
bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and
There's
stones.
no fighting
you name it.
involved in the curators.
It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next, all right, prospectors.
Still had another one?
Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
Yeah,
Sooner
sounds
or later,
important.
we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's
Yeah, that's
kitchen.
good that you don't get locked out of anything.
Without these guys
I like that.
busting their butts, we'd have no future
But you know, it's
to
still
speak
a
of.
little bit of just a teeny
Next
tiny
up,
bit of role playing. Dude, wait, how many divisions are there? I swear we've
All of
already
our ground
done
gear and
8.
Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms
What the heck?
manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators.
One more. What the heck?
These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public.
John and Joan
Any
Q.
problems the civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators.
Oh, poor mediators, man. The
It's not a
civil
division for
service
everyone.
workers of
You
New
need to be
LA.
a jack of all trades and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Yeah.
Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division.
It's
whenever
frowned
you like.
upon.
So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right.
It's good that they
You
just...
ready to
I like
choose?
that they are kind of just like straight up about these like RPG, JRPG, MMO-esque aspects. Where they're just like, oh, you can just do this or you can do that. This is up to you. Don't worry about this, etc. Asked to explain again. Imagine if they just play that entire thing again with no skip button.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Damn, dude, so sassy. Interceptors, Harriers, Interceptors. Boom. Not even a second thought. It's settled.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Wow, so official. Thank you.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do
I mean,
great.
considering we can just change it anytime, I assume not. I assume it's more just a little bit of role-playing. Maybe
Now for the
some
job.
dialogue and
Let's
whatnot.
Get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it.
Yeah, let's go,
Head to
go,
their
go,
last known
go.
Location and go from there.
Where'd your
Report
scar
whatever
come
you
from?
find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move
Well,
out.
you see,
Roger that.
I don't know. Where did my scar come from? In all honesty, it probably just came from the crash landing. Probably bumped myself up against the wall of my little capsule. Anticlimactic. Shaving accident. Oh my gosh. Congrats. Becoming one of us grants you access to a variety, including shop, AM, mission control, and more. Or wish you could zip straight back to a place you visited? Well, that's why we have fast travel. That allows you to... I love how they just call it fast travel. Okay, seems like that's like our researcher type beat. Missions comprise duties and requests received directly from the concerned parties or via mission control. They're divided into 4 categories. Story, advance the game's main story. In the Blade Barracks, Affinity. These missions heavily feature your team members. Okay, so that's the orange with the hand. Green is normal missions. Okay, side missions. And these are challenges, basic missions. Okay. Blade reports are a communication tool that residents of Mira use. When you visit a segment for which you haven't completed the segment recon yet, you may receive a Blade report post. If you do, check your current position. Alright, sick. Divisions are for online stuff. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, here we go. We start collecting all the side quests, chat. Here we go. We are getting into the thick of things.
Hey,
A weapon popped out of its belly. Gross. Now I wield it in combat to honor the comrade that monster
you know
ate.
what?
What are the odds the very first person I asked would help me out? You see, and I worked myself into panic. Deliver some supplies. Field repair of their skulls. Apparently something called the whimsical duo gull attacked them. They don't want to go outside. Okay, yep, we got it. That's why there's still a beard. Let's go. Yeah. Autumn talked about a lot of stuff on time. Oh, I wanted to talk about that today a little bit. You know, him talking about Carpe. I wish more journalists were on top of things. Because when I asked that question to Carpe in the press conference, I mean, I thought people had all the material they needed to write a good articles, good follow-ups, and whatnot from that one line from Carpe basically saying the same thing. And it just didn't get much reach. And now, obviously, I'm glad that through Bimbon's Valtour, you know, interview, people are aware that Carpe basically, you know, is a big part of the guidance for T1. But, you know, just made me think like, it's such a missed opportunity for people who were at the press conference. Oh, them running slower? I think they catch up in TP when you start a battle, though. I mean, I guess they're a little bit slower. They're not like... Ooh, can we just plant it wherever we see beacons? Am I good to just roam about? What am I doing? Right, that's the main quest. Wait, this is the one we already planted. Damn it.
It didn't have to be like this.
What? Who?
Wear them down from a distance.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Appreciated.
Back to the edge.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
This is wearing me down.
I should heal up
I need
first.
healing.
Move in and do some damage. Hostile neutralized.
Where is it? Oh, it just died. I was like, I can't see it. Oops. Oops. Oops.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Be free. I mean, 3 hours in and kind of free?
Nice work.
That's pretty good. That's pretty early for a Xenoblade game. I mean, you know, we're not actually fully free, but it's pretty good. I'll take it. Oh, this is the most zoomed out. That's a little annoying. Mark segment. There we go. Let's get these networks done so we know what we're looking for. Chat, give me 1 second. I gotta go get something for my wife. So BRB. Probably grab a snack too. Oh, we don't have that much time though. Okay. Anyway, BRB. 3 hours is mad early. Hours is mad early for. I mean, this game I think actually does throw you into an open field itself the earliest. Whoa, dude, look at that moon/planet thing. I am loving the landscape though. Wait, so where's my? How do I? Where's my? Oh, my waypoint. It's here. Oh, this is a vision cone. Wait, what is this? Boosts evasion, continue restores HP. Okay. And it uses TP. Oh, there's a unique level 81. Let's go check it out. Why is it always a giant ape? Oh, this one's got 4 arms though. Why is it coming this way? Wait, hold up. Hayridden, calm down. Whoa, whoa. I want to fight that thing, but if you're just chilling there, I guess we're not fighting that thing. Oh, hey, you're the mini version.
Use melee attacks. Now, flame grenade. Assault hammer. Down you go. Open fire. Spin edge. Chrome armor.
Oh. Oops. I was too busy with the Wait, where's my... What the... Why can't I attack? What the heck? Lynn, don't die. I'll heal you. Oh, Lynn died. Oh, I failed. But we leveled up. GG. Wait, no. What am I attacking? No, I think I just drag her from more things. Oh, dude, trying to pay attention to the QTEs while doing all of this is... It's something. Oh, what the hell? No, come res me. There you go. Wait, so why do I stop attacking when I use the heal? Oh, never mind. Oh, now I'm attacking. I don't know why I wasn't attacking before.
Flame grenade. We're in a good position. Move in.
Okay, already though, now that we have a couple extra skills, already there's a lot more button presses going on for sure. Yeah, I feel like the bigger one moved about, but it probably was just leaving. Oh, there it is. It's down there. Oh, gear has RNG? You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Enjoyed the coach roundtable, Mr. Chobra. Looking forward to the next one.
Yo, I'm not Jevy with the Prime resub. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thanks for using your Prime on this channel again. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you liked the content. Yeah, hopefully the next one comes out soon. Am I good to just like toss grays, or is there like base crafting later on in this game, chat? You know, you don't need to tell me like the exact recipes, but I just want to know if there's actual crafting or not. Oh, gravity resistance sucks on these, but we'll take whatever we can get, I guess. Whoa. CP gain up. Melee, no, we'll just keep this one. Melee attack up. Check out the stage 1 trailer of VCT Pacific. Yeah, no, we'll be checking it out. We'll be checking it out right before the China matches. Give me like 10-15 more minutes with this game, chat. Whoa, this is a huge upgrade, no? Whoa, this thing's massive. Wait, 2 seconds. What does cooldown mean in this case? Don't tell me that's the time between attacks. That'd be kind of crazy. I had another shield, no? Oh, never mind. You don't think there is? Okay. No, we'll be watching you. Dude. Whoa! What are you? I like that. This is like sci-fi, but prehistoric vibes. What are these guys? Why can't I target them? Oh, because I'm in my menu. Oh, they're level 11. Oh, we are just going deeper and deeper into territory that we shouldn't be in. But I just want to know... Oh, he's going too far away. Okay, fine. I thought that said West Japan Path. I was like, what? Jan Path. Where am I going? Here. There's something we can interact with here, no? Ooh. Oh, these guys aren't that high level. Let's go down and fight these guys. Strange insect nest. That doesn't sound like something we should... Never mind. Well... I mean, they're out, but I think we're okay.
Shall we?
You wish it weakened them just to be safe. Fire Carnival! Shadow Strike!
Right near the end. Topple.
Flame grenade! We're in a good position. Move in!
Uh-oh.
Chrome armor! Recuperate!
Oh, I should have given the armor to Lynn. Uh-oh. We've aggroed way too much.
Flame grenade!
Uh-oh. Get out of here. Damn it. I keep drawing too much aggro. I think it's just because I'm not that over leveled, so I keep getting in their range, I think. Okay, we gotta take things slow, step by step. Step by step.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight! Fire Carnival! Extreme edge! Units destroyed. Move in and strike! Shadow Strike!
I'll put some power into this.
Shadow Runner! Well done!
Flame grenade!
Lay down some cover fire!
Game ends.
Yeah, like that was easy. did the other ones have kind of prehistoric vibes? One, honestly, this field is very reminiscent of one's first field, a little bit different, but this one is much heavier into like prehistoric, slightly like mutant alien life. One is much more fantasy.
We're in a good position. Move in.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Yeah, I would argue the other ones still hold pretty true to like the base that it's a fantasy world, whereas this is like sci-fi plus just like straight up prehistoric. Does kind of feel like, oh yeah, I should probably switch back to my sword. You're right. I don't think there's a penalty. I just think I'm not taking advantage of the distance I could have had.
We've been discovered.
Oh, we've been discovered. Yeah, that's right.
Put some power into this.
Yep. Give it a little nice shield there.
Upper hand. Edge. We're in a good position. Game reset.
Noise. Melee deals. Oh, right. Melee deals more, but you have to be close, right? What are they eating over there? How do I just easily get to my map? Treasure. What am I originally working on? I gotta go find people, right? I guess we'll go with close for now. Hold L and press Y. Oh, that's what it means by show destination. Oh. Wait. Oh, shoot. It shows me side quests. Oh, dude. Wait. Why doesn't that show up? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, there's a big dude. I'm just happy Pacific included more of DRX, but where's Boom? Is Boom not at all in this one? DRX was in the first one. The kickoff one had everybody. It's just not everyone had like a very clear voice line. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're giving us this field immediately from the get-go makes me think that this game is probably larger than at least Xenoblade Chronicles 1. 2 is kind of weird, because 2 is kind of like island to island. I mean, I'm just saying... That doesn't mean they weren't in it. They just didn't have as much screen time. No, you can be sad, but yeah, no. Wait, what? What did I just do? Should an entire team... Okay, I should probably read these. Risk their lives to rescue one single member? Or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of sniveling cowards and wait for reinforcements? Ooh, you'd search for your missing teammate immediately. Repeat that mantra of safety first. No, we go... leave no man behind. What if our friend dies while we're sitting on our asses back in NLA? And if the two of us go missing as well? This is difficult, but would you head north to Sickle Rock Rise and see if you can find an interceptor? Yeah, we can do that. Oh, the 5-man queue dropped as well? Okay, that's good. That's good. Maybe we'll watch that then. How long is part 2? Maybe we'll hop off now so we can watch that before VCT China. Oh, but all the Xenoblade Chronicles, the maps are very big. All the Xenoblade Chronicles games. But this already, I feel like, is on the bigger scale for sure. Xenoblade Chronicles 1, this map is also very cool. 12 minutes. Yeah, they edited it down, probably for YouTube algorithm. I think last year's was a bit longer, right? I think last year's was closer to 20 minutes each, but... Okay, if that's the case... Let's save. And let's get ready for VCT chat. If the game ends early today, we'll play maybe 1 or 2 more hours afterwards. But so far, first impressions, you know, it's Xenoblade. It's got the Xenoblade flavors. A little bit heavier on the tutorial, but then they put you out onto the field and you can kind of run amok. So I like that. Definitely just right off the bat, much more exploration heavy. Less linear just from the get-go, which is probably why they want to get like all the tutorial out of the way. I mean, not all of it, but the baseline. But I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it, and we'll continue with it. Let's see here. Let me put the Switch to sleep. Let's charge our controller a bit more. Oh, wait, no, the Coaches episode was short too, wasn't it? Sorry, I was thinking of the Coaches episode. I messed up my monitors again. Give me 1 sec, I gotta reorganize all my windows. Excited for a Swift 2.0. I mean, I hope it's not... I mean, part of me obviously wants it to be Swift so I can just play more Xenoblade Chronicles, but part of me hopes that China starts to get a bit more competitive. Okay, YouTube chat. Okay, anyone watching on YouTube, this is your warning and reminder. We're going to switch over to the other stream. So you should see it. It should have the premiere scheduled, but otherwise it'll just go live on my channel here in a second. So I'm going to turn off this YouTube stream, and then we'll catch you guys there. So come on over, switch over to the other feed, and I'll see you guys in just a second.